Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farm Manager 2018. This is going to be our final week here on Farm Manager for a few weeks, because after this week we're going to move to Farmer's Dynasty and see what has happened over in that game. There has been an update on this game though. We now have an irrigation system that we can go and buy on a field. 100,000 euros to buy, monies, to buy an irrigation system on there. This one is 5,000, which isn't too bad. Weather alert, too low temperature. This one is 13,000, so it is according to field size that the irrigation system is done. So we'll probably buy that. Too low temperature. We've only got 2 days left before the raspberries are ready, and it's giving us too low temperature. That is just fan-schmabulous, isn't it? So we'll worry about the irrigation system in a little while. That field we finished. Okay, that one was all done. This one over here, however, all of the seasonal employees that I had have now vanished. They're all gone, so we're going to have to get them back so that we can go back to picking that field. I need to just have a look through and see how many seasonal employees I've actually got here at the moment. So we need to go to the hire page. We've got 81. We're going to need a few more than that. So our first task of the day, once again, is to go and hire a whole host of additional employees so that I can do some more picking. I've now got 111 seasonal employees, so I'm hoping that is going to be enough. So let's go back over to here and go to harvesting with machines and choose autofill, all the rest of it. Right, we've got enough people there, so they will hopefully pick the rest of those cucumbers. I have up here a single solitary field left of bales that we want to gather up, and then when that's done, we are finished. Oh, okay, so the trailer is still working here. Oh, you're over here. Now, where have you put all of this straw? We've got 1,800 kilos there. 5,700 in that one. We've got silage in that one there. This one, we've got 22,000. And this one up here, 110. Have we got more space in these sheds or something? And that one's got 32,000. And then there's none up over here. We've got grass and crops up over there, so we don't need to worry about those. I don't think there's more space in the sheds. We've just got plenty of room in there. Ah, look! This one is ready. It came back. It was able to continue on. Now, are we going to have enough people? We're using all our tractor drivers, so I'm just going to stop that a second, and we'll get another round of seasonal employees in here. I only need a few. But, I mean, obviously we could do with, like, a few in reserve, but we don't actually need to get that many, I don't think. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it? Oh, no, there's another one there. You don't tend to get very many of them in places. Well, sometimes when you go into it. So, like, there, we're on 117 now, which isn't a great deal. So, if we just scroll down through here again and try that again, hopefully this time it'll work a little better. We can go and get that straw in a second. There we go. It's got 1. Well, there he goes, he says. And we got 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've picked out like 20 before off of this, and this time we get 4. Now that I want to show you that it is actually possible to like get loads of them all at once, I'm not going to at all, am I? I'm not going to worry about getting those employees there. We'll just leave that. Hire says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is more like it. 6. Now we're talking. Now we're getting the good stuff. 7, 8, 9. Go on. We want some more. Any more? Any more for any more? Okay, 9. Well, 9's better than nothing. And we go into there, and we go like that, and then we go machines and autofill. And this time, we should have all seasonal employees on there. Perfect. Okay, that one is underway. The strawberries will very soon be ready as well. This field, I can now actually get it going. So we can go there, and I can fill that one. Harvey Curtis is on his way. He's going to go and do that. That is the last of the straw for the season. There will be no more straw after this. This one's got 68 days left for the buckwheat. 29 days for the coals are there. 27 days for the coals are there. I'd say it's unlikely that they're going to actually make it. We're going to install an irrigation system on here, and you can see the soil moisture is already starting to climb. As soon as you get that installed, it starts to climb. Let's just zoom right in a minute. and see if we can see anything with the irrigation system. I'm going to zoom in on this one a minute. Let's move that off to the side over there, and then click on it. Do we see any difference? There's a great bird over there. I don't see anything. I don't see anything coming up. It's just irrigating the field, that's all. That's a little bit disappointing. I would like to have seen something on it, but still, I suppose it's one of those things that could really badly lag out the game if it was just left to run. So probably best if it's not in there. So we put an irrigation on there and one on there as well. And then I'll come down here to this field. That one's already at maximum soil moisture. I kind of want to leave them now until such time as each one needs to be watered a little bit. So there is our cucumbers started. We've got raspberries over here have started. I've got 2 things of silage making over here, and they're going flat out making silage, which the cows and the goats and stuff are using up. We've got grains over here. We've got corn and colza up there. And in here I don't have anything at all. Have I got anything over in that one? Oh yeah, I got sorghum and oats and stuff over there. That's 2025. That's 2024 for the lupine. We'll worry about that next year then. We don't have to worry about that now. And back over this way. So these fields up here, there's not a lot else that we can do to them. I don't know what else was added with the update. I have no idea what other changes were made. I do know that we got that thingy there. That is now, you know, the irrigation system. I know that one is now a thing. But I'm not aware of any other changes. And I haven't actually seen the updates. I haven't seen any updates at all. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's our balance there. We spent a load of money right there. We went right down to like 300,000. And now we're climbing fairly rapidly now. And trade is our trade here. I don't think you can set it to a minus number yet. Buckwheat. Do we use buckwheat for anything? You know, I'm genuinely not sure if we use buckwheat for anything. And then we've got all of this. We have, let's go for short expiration date. All we got at the moment to worry about is the milk, and they are all auto-sold anyway, so it's not anything that we need to concern ourselves with. Let's have a look in here. So we've got cow's milk. I'm wondering if we are not doing this right, because we keep getting cow's milk in there, but I'm not aware of any goat's milk that keeps coming in. So maybe I shouldn't be selling the goat's milk. But, you know, I shouldn't be auto-trading the goat's milk at all. If I go to this one, and then I go to short expiration date, I've only got cow's milk. Very small quantities of cow's milk. And the cow's milk, it does work to sell the excess. But the goat's milk, we don't seem to be getting goat's milk going into the factory here at all. Because I don't recall any being taken in there. Because it waits until it like, empties most of it out. And then we've got sheep up here who are giving some milk. But they don't seem to be doing a lot else. So I'm... Oh, hello. I'm going to need a load more seasonal employees to be able to pick that field, aren't I? That's going to present a bit of a problem. I'm just wondering what to do about the milk. I think I'm going to stop auto-selling it. Just for a minute. Oh, no. I know what I can do. There is a way that we can do this. We go to trade. And then we scroll down through. Cow's milk can just stay as it is. We're getting loads of cow's milk going into that factory. It's the sheep's milk that's causing us the problems, isn't it? Sheep's milk and goat's milk. So we want to come all the way down here. And I go to goat's milk there. And instead of selling everything, I take it off of that one. And I will sell above 1,000 litres. Because they got 1,000 litres. I'm thinking, because they got 1,000 litres in there. Is that right? We'll try it. We'll try 1,000 litres on there. And then we'll also come down here to sheep's milk. And we'll do exactly the same for sheep's milk. We'll go 1,000 there. Just like that. I think that'll work. I think this is going to be the right way to do things. Okay, so when we can go over to there. No. I don't have the employees to harvest that one yet. I don't think. So let's go back into here. Ooh. How many employees have I got? I got none in there. I've got 130 employees at the moment. Let's get a few more. And then once I've got a few more in, then we can get the strawberries being picked as well. It's going to be the last pick of each of those fields. We know that because it's going to get too cold for them to be able to do anything with them after that. So we may as well try and get as many as we can. Go out with a bang. There we go. 4 of 5, 4, 5, 4. Ooh, we got loads of them here. For once, we are actually getting a huge number of them, and I wasn't counting either, so I have no idea how many I've got. I got lots, so now to 144. Go to machines, and then fill that one, and let's see. Not even close. Alright, let's try that again then, shall we? Go back into there, and then we go to there, and then we click off of the permanent, because we don't need them clogging things up. And then we can go like this, and so long as you go steady on this bit, it doesn't lag it out too much, and then we can speed things up. Once we've got these being picked, we ought to be able to speed things along a little bit, and get a whole load of time gone whizzing by. What I'm kind of hoping for is that we'll be able to get through another year. If we can get through it, I mean, it's the ploughing and stuff up there. We know that turns this whole place into lag central, which is... It is really bad on that bit, and I'm hoping that they will eventually be able to do something with it. Planting sort of does the same thing. We do get some issues. We're going to get issues anyway. Our farm is absolutely huge, and the one thing with this game is that it does start to have some lag issues once the farm gets really, really big. So we're gonna have to accept that there is going to be a bit of lag. But like I said, this is our final week, and then when we come back in a little while, I'm not sure when it will be, we're going to go to Farmer's Dynasty next, and we're going to have a play around on there, take a good look at the updates, and have a bit of fun on that one for a while. When we get a little bit bored with playing that, or rather, I should say, when I get a little bit bored with playing that, because it is down, really, to when I'm bored with it, we'll probably come back over to here and take another look and see what other updates there have been and things like that. So let's go back into harvesting, machines, autofill. Now, who have we got this time? Still got not quite enough people. Still wants another 4 people in there. These raspberries are nearly... The raspberries are done. We've finished picking the raspberries, so we may as well wait for them to finish now. There's no point in, like, hanging around for anything extra. We'll just wait for them to finish, and that'll be that. Somebody did say to me that they've got a load of beehives, and it's something like 47 beehives. They got one of the big fields, and they got a load of, well, 47 beekeepers around a big field, and they're able to take all of the stuff off of this big field, and it worked really well. I like that idea. I really do. I think that is an awesome idea. I would like to try that myself at some point. I don't think we will try it now, but maybe when we come back in the future, we could have a look at building a proper big bee field. So we'd take a 1 hectare field off down here somewhere and do it with that. I mean, we may start over again. We may decide that actually we don't want to do this for now. We would rather restart the whole thing from scratch and have another go at this and sort of build it up in a slightly different way. We relied almost entirely on the fruit picking to start things off on this one, and then we branched out into other areas after that. So, you know, maybe we could do... we could try orchards. We could, like, have orchards as our big thing that we're going to do. Move out from there. I mean, we did branch out into animals fairly quickly as well. It didn't take us very long to move on to animals. I've got raspberries there, which I want to move. The thing is, they put the fungus on your field. Yeah, I don't care about that. They put... Even if they, like, the 5-ton thing is not the amount of crop that you've got overall. And that's the one thing that I don't like about this. The 5-ton thing is how much you've got in one single place. And then after that, see, yeah, I've got 5 tons of those. I've got 11,755. So there's a load of raspberries going to be sold in a minute anyway. Just say okay to that one. And this one down here, we've got some cherry juice. And 91 tons of cucumbers. So now I can go back into here. And I can go machines, and I should be able to fill this all the way up with people. There we go. Right, now you can go and pick. So, yeah, you have... What do we have? We had a whole load of fruit over here, and they put some into this warehouse over here and sold a bit of the excess, and then some into this one and sold a bit of the excess. But what they don't seem to do is, like, sell it over a certain quantity overall. It's only in each storage, so you can have like half dozen different storages with that quantity in, and it doesn't sell them. And that's something that I think is a bit of a mistake with the game, and I think that's down to having separate storages. I don't know if a universal storage system across the whole thing would actually make it all run a little bit better. So I have no idea on that. I don't really know how the internal mechanics of it would work. Now, let's have a look through here. We've got 4,000 in there. That one's full, that one's full, that one's full. And then we got these up here. One's... Okay, they're not full at all, but I am going to build some more of them. I'm going to go to that storage right there, and we're going to take that one and pop a new one in there. And then once that one has been built, we'll then build another one. I'm going to build a line of them all the way along there. So we've got loads and loads of manure. We'll probably end up... well, we'll use some of it in the spring on the fields. But yeah, we'll probably end up selling a load of it this winter. And we'll be able to make an absolute fortune from selling it. Shame it's not from the rocking horses. And I'm trying to say that the rocking horse manure. Everybody knows what the rocking horse stuff is. Everybody knows all about that. It's very, very valuable. It's a shame we don't have a rocking horse farm, because then if we could sell a load of that, then we'd make our money. Then we would make our money. That is how you make money. You sell the excrement of rocking horses. Apparently it's worth a lot of money. Apparently it is worth an absolute fortune. I'm going to speed things up even more. We're going to go really fast now. How is our cucumbers? So we've got that little line of cucumbers left there, which are from a couple of episodes ago. They picked this bit. Then they picked that strip last episode, in the sort of the last save, and the bit up there. And then this time they've come back, and this bit has regrown, and then they've got this bit back here to work on again. So the it doesn't work really well with like getting everything to pick properly on this game. And there's like this slight glitch on it there, where if you exit the game and come back in a couple of times, you end up getting more crop out of the same field. And they now seem to be picking nothing. They seem to be still working on that same spot, and I can't see anybody picking anything. They're all running backwards and forwards here. Where are they going now? They're all running out this way. Yeah, look. Zoom up a little bit. See? They're picking cucumbers, but they're just picking nothing. They're like picking fantasy cucumbers, which is fine, because the fantasy cucumbers are actually turning into real cucumbers once they get into storage. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's move those over into warehouse with cooling 2. Over there, and I got strawberries in that one. This one here should have... It's got the raspberries, it's got excessive strawberries, and it's got some tomatoes in there as well. And then if we have a look in the juicing plant, we've got... Well, cherries are out now. We no longer have cherries, so I can take those out of production. What I'll do is I'll take everything out of production like that, and then I'll put the apples and the tomatoes back in, so it puts them on the 50%. It's just an easier way of doing it, I think. And we want to just very quickly set these going. We've got fields ready for harvest. Fill that one and go. Fill that one and go. There we go. And you as well. Over there. It's soon going to be time to sell the strawberries. The frozen strawberries. We want to have a look at the prices on those. That's what I'm going to do. As soon as I've set these all going. There we go. Right there. They're all happy. They're all working hard. Now, in this warehouse, it's nearly full. I've got some more strawberries. I'm just going to move those. I'll put them into warehouse with cooling 2. Move them over there. This one's got nothing. This one's got nothing. So it's all the fruit is now in this one, which is where I want it to be, because then they'll sell the excess, which they have done. So we've got 5 tons of raspberries and 5 tons of strawberries in there. I've got more greenhouses to go and pick. Just get those going. And then I can go and take a look at the other bits that are left. I'm going to sell there. There we go. Now it's gotten really cold. So take a look at you in this warehouse here. We've got raspberries in there, but we don't have any strawberries. You are... Actually, we need to stop you making everything as well, don't we? So that we can go raspberries and strawberries in there for a while. And then this one will do the same, because there's no cherries in here anymore. So we'll go strawberries and raspberries and just work on those two. You've got both of them in there at the moment. And I'm hoping that you will go and get some more before they all expire. How long have they got left? Where we are. There. 13th to the 12th. They should be alright there. And these are 7th to the 1st next year, so they'll be fine as well. Tomatoes are also doing good. Cucumbers. Let's sell the cucumbers. Let's go into the market. No, not that one. This one. And I want to go to sell. We might also be selling the honey and maybe some of the frozen stuff. Let's have a look. Let's see what the price is. No, that's buy. I want sell. Corn. The corn is good until next year. That's good till next year. Strawberries, they're alright for a minute. Apples. I got some tomatoes there that are actually getting close to needing to be sold. So if I just sell all of those, I'm getting more tomatoes coming out anyway, so it's not really an issue. Some of those there need to be sold. We'll hang on to them for a minute. We've got 250,000 kilos of cucumbers. So 250 tons of cucumbers, which is nearly 1 million from all the cucumbers. Excellent. Most excellent. This is what we like. Lupine. Right. Colza. More lupine. Sheep's milk is 431. Goat's milk is 138. 12th of the 12th and 8th of the 12th. I'm hoping that the factory is going to take that. Apple juice, I don't have a lot. Cherry juice. Okay, the price of that is coming down. How much have I got? I got 31,000. Alright, we'll just sell the cherry juice. Let's get rid of that. Frozen strawberries. Right, they are up to 29 right now. I think that's probably about as good as it's getting. 1.3 million. That's more like it. And frozen raspberries down here. They are about just under 25. We get another 500,000 for those. That's fine. We'll take that. We'll take a slice of that. And then we've got the frozen cherries here. Wow, they're really low. Okay, I don't know when I'm supposed to sell them. I'm just going to sell them now and get them out of the way, so that they're not clogging things up. Apple juice here. Did I have apple juice? That seems to be dropping as well. I don't know when I'm supposed... This is the problem. I want to be able to see a year's worth of stuff so that I can see what I should be keeping and what I shouldn't keep. Now, multi-flower honey, we've got 8 tons of that. It's 135,000. Then we've got colza honey here. We've got 106,000 for selling that. And then we've got some buckwheat honey here. That is going to get us another just under 100,000. We're doing pretty well as far as the money is concerned. Let's close those and get these picking here. So, we're now on almost 12 million. 12 million is not bad. That's not a bad way to go, really, is it? We're doing all right, I think. I think this is one of those times where you can confidently look at yourself and say, yep, we're doing well. We're succeeding in life. We have 12 million monies in our bank account. I think that's a fair sign that we are succeeding in life. Let's go to there and get that one running. Right. There we go. Cucumbers are still going. Still pouring stuff out. I got 3.5 tons of raspberries there. Tomatoes are down. Well, that's just because they've taken a load and put in there. So come on, take the raspberries. If you could just bring the raspberries in, they've still got 120 kilos of those. And here, he's got 600 kilos there. So it's down to this one. If this one here can just hurry up and use up these strawberries, he should go and get another load of raspberries out of the warehouse over there. And then we don't need to... That'll be it for the raspberries. That'll be all the rest of the raspberries. Just going to finish these off. So what they tend to do is they just use these up. They do use them slowly, don't they? This is why our raspberries are all disappearing. So there we go. 13th to the 12th. You've got a little bit of time. You can still do it. Go and get those raspberries. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to keep these greenhouses moving along quite nicely. And the great thing about these greenhouses is that we never have to replant them or do anything else. And I didn't want to do that. I want to do that. Those actually, no. I was going to say the cucumbers are nearly done, but they're not. They're still picking invisible cucumbers at the moment. And I'm quite happy for them to pick invisible cucumbers because it means we're making an absolute fortune out of it. We seem to be conjuring cucumbers out of thin air, which is making us a vast sum of money. We still got 3.7 tons in there. Please tell me you're not just picking up... No, you're not picking up anything at all. Apparently you've all gone to bed or something. I don't really know what they're doing. Ah, right. They've emptied that stuff out. So we've got 2 tons there. 2.5 tons there. They've taken some raspberries. They have taken some raspberries. And they've taken some strawberries, but they haven't taken very many raspberries. Oh, yes they have. They've taken 1,500 kilos. That's not too shabby. What about this one? What have you got over here? Oh, you've taken... actually, no. I think you're still working on the raspberries that you previously had. Which is a little bit disappointing. And they've got 1,500 of each in there. So we've got those raspberries left. I think we're going to have to sell those raspberries. I think it's getting too close to the wire. We'll just sell them. Make a little bit of cash out of the fresh fruit. And then we've made money right the way through it on it then. Go to there, and then to you. Get that one going. Excellent. Right. Now, let's have a look in here. Raspberries. I'm going to go straight to market, and I'm going to sell said raspberries as soon as it finishes sorting itself out. There we go. Right. Raspberries. And I'll go like that, and sell. There's all of the raspberries. And I'm also going to sell all of these strawberries for 62 grand. Did you sell? I don't know if it sold or not. I think it sold. I think it did. Right. Come down to here. And it's still a little bit slow. It's still sort of lagging a bit. Mainly, I think, because of this field over here. It's still struggling. Although the field is we are getting through that field now. We're starting to fill up these sheds with cucumbers. We've got 300,000 of storage space because I did some research. And I forgot to put more training going. I know, I forgot more training. Right, slows the wear of machines, reduces the probability of fungus, disease, insect infestation, weed infestation, larger harvest, faster reproduction, rate of production by 15%. That one right there. It takes 90 days, but that's the one. We'll be able to process more stuff in our factories. Definitely a better option. Okay, we go to there, and then I get that one going. There we go. Excellent. Right, all of these are now dormant for the winter. So all we really need to do now for the winter is keep these animals moving along nicely. As long as we've got plenty of food here for the animals, we won't have any issues with them. Spin that one round there. See, you can tuck these up against each other really well. Right up really tight. Doesn't like you putting in a build order, does it? Anyway, we'll let that one build there. That one's going to do just fine. It's not going to cause us any problems. And we can have a look down through here. How are you doing with my cucumbers? The cucumbers are almost done. And we're going to... Well, the quality of the cucumbers is dropping, which is why they're going to pick faster, isn't it? Because it's now -4 degrees. Go there and accept. And then go to that one and get that one going. Accept. So if you have a look... Oh, no. Okay, at the moment the crop quality is still absolute tip-top and in wonderful condition. Eventually it's going to get to the point where the crop quality has deteriorated so much that they can't really do anything. But right now, it's not done that. Right now it's still working absolutely perfectly. Let's fill that one. There we go, some more tomatoes coming in. Tomatoes coming in, yes there is. And let's have a look in his warehouse. We need to keep an eye on these strawberries that they've got that they're working through. Not the strawberries. Oh, okay, that one's empty. That one has... That one doesn't have anything at all. I don't have any strawberries in there that they can go... And now we've got strawberries. Right, they've got some strawberries that they can collect. But there are no longer any raspberries in there. Raspberries are now a thing of the past. Oh, they've got 1,300 kilos of strawberries. So we're going to go back to production here. And I'm going to see if this makes any difference at all. Look, you can see how quick that's moving through, and the raspberries aren't doing anything. And this is dropping by about 5 kilos a tick. Right? We're roughly 5 kilos a tick. So let's go back to current production. I'll turn them both off. Like that. And I'll just put those on. And then we go back into here. Ah. I stand corrected. We're now dropping by 10 kilos a tick. Strawberries are dropping 10 kilos a tick now instead of 5. So it does. And this is now the... I couldn't find the evidence before about the 100% marker. So even though they don't have raspberries in there, they're still taking time out to do the raspberries. I don't like that. I officially really don't like that. I think that is quite poor, actually. I think that they should do whatever they've got in there. So these are split between the two. I think you should be able to have current production on all three of them. But if they don't have the stock there for the raspberries and cherries, then they only do the strawberries, and they've put all the time into the strawberries. It should be like an automated thing. But apparently it's not. So that is a little tiny thing that I'm not overly thrilled about with it. But yeah, what can you do? We're not going to worry about it too much. Let's have a look here. We've got another 173,000 kilos of cucumbers in there, which is actually pretty cool because it means that all of those cucumbers we're going to get like another 1,000,000 out of cucumbers. That's what we're going to end up with, is 1,000,000 worth of cucumbers. Now, in here, we've got ducks, chickens, goats, gooses, cows, turkeys. I don't have any sheep over here. Have I got sheep being slaughtered? I got chickens, I got cows, I got ducks, goats, gooses, pigs, rabbits, sheeps. Yes, we've got sheeps. Take above 40. That one's on 44. That one's on 46. So they are... Winter has started. Here we go. Right, let's go to there. And what about those... Ooh. I've only got 2 people in here. Okay, they can stay. We can do it like that anyway. How have I only got 2 people in there? There should be 3 people in there. Are they... Oh, they're just not gonna pick anymore. They just stop. They're just gonna give up. Is it too cold for you now, is it? Just gonna quit? Apparently they are. Okay, well, if they're gonna quit like that, we're gonna go and find these cucumbers and we're gonna sell them. Because the last of the cucumbers in the field have now frozen solid. It is bitter cold. Winter is upon us. And... everything is looking grim. There we go. Almost 1,000,000 we can sell that for. Now, sheep's wool. We've got 4 tons of sheep's wool in storage. Which is 60 grand. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It could be worse. And let's go and have a look at the actual sheep's milk. I got 200 there. 200 litres there. Frozen raspberries. Right, I think we finished processing all frozen. That's 100,000 just for those. That's insane. It reached 30 at the absolute maximum. It's dropped a little bit, but we can still sell a few more of those. There's another 132,000 there. Now, rye flour. Let's have a look at that. That's currently at around 3. We get 25,000 for that. This one is currently around the same. 25,000. Corn flour. That one is currently at just under 5. I get 11,000 for that. See, I don't think I get very much milk. Why have I got 2 lots of goat's milk? Goat's milk seems to be being kept in 2 separate storages. This is not good. I do not want goat's milk. That was another thing that people have requested, is that you can block certain items being stored in certain storages, which would be like a way around our issue here where you're stacking everything up. I'd like it to like take storage as a whole. So if you say a maximum of 5,000, it doesn't do a maximum of 5,000 in each individual storage. It does a maximum of 5,000 overall, everything. This one here, we got sheep's milk and goat's milk in there at 270. This one has none. So where is the other? Ah, I got goat's milk over in this one as well. So they're bringing the goat's milk down to there, and they're bringing the sheep's milk down to that one. That one there. I'm going to move the goat's milk over to... not that one. No. No. I want to move... I want to move... there, that one. Number 6. There we go. Let's move all the goat's milk over there so that we got none left in this one. Hang on a minute. I just moved all the goat's milk out of there. What are we using this one for? I got corn seed and colza seed in there, and I got some goat's milk. That's all I've got. So if I stop using that one, if I demolish this one, that might be the better way to do this. Okay, let's shift that lot over to warehouse 8. There, move it all. And we'll also move the colza seed to warehouse 7. And we'll move the corn seed into warehouse 7. And then we'll move the... oops, no, I don't want to sell that. We'll go like that. There. Move that into warehouse 8. Move all 36 litres of that. Right. That's done. And then I go... boom! Like that. It's gone. It's gone completely. Right, so now all the goat's milk should go into that one there. And it should sell anything more than 1,000 litres. Unless, of course, they send the goat's milk over here. Sending the goat's milk over... sending the goat's milk over to that one as well. See, this is my problem. This is my issue that I have, is that they're spreading the stuff out everywhere, and I can't, like, stay on top of it. See, it's gone to 1,000 litres there. So we're at least let's get some greenhouses going, shall we? I don't know if I've got enough people here to do it. I think we're going to have to get a load more employees come racing in to finish off some of these jobs. Let's go into there and get you going, and then that one there. There we go. And I've got another one over there. Get that one. Okay, so I've still got plenty of seasonal employees here. They seem to be doing their work very nicely. Autofill, accept. Right, they're fine. They're working hard. we have an issue over here in that we're getting goat's milk being put into this one here. I don't want goat's milk being put here. I want goat's milk to be put over there in number 8. If I was to remove this one, this is the main storage for the meat from that factory right there. See, we've got all this meat in here. Although it's only like half kilos at the moment. But no, it does look like we would have to keep shunting the stuff over manually because they're taking it from this goat shed up here and bringing it down to that one instead of here where I want it. I want it in there so that I can then look in this warehouse in here and I've got goat's milk, sheep's milk, and cow's milk. That's what we want. That's not too much to ask, is it? That's just not like an unreasonable request to make in any way, shape, or form, is it? Apparently it is. Apparently I am being unreasonable in asking for things like this. Well, I got none in there at the moment. Alright, let's get some more greenhouses underway. What I'm thinking is maybe we could move that big storage. We build another big storage somewhere else, and then we can demolish that big storage. Autofill, accept. Alright. We have a look up here. We're using that one. The main reason I want that one is for that facility there. So, if that one is moved, they would just start using this one here instead. They would just start sending it up the road to that one instead. And why is the goat's milk coming down to this one? Seriously? Are you like sitting there? This is what they're doing, okay? They're sat there and they're saying, right, we want goat's milk over in that shed there. So we're going to go across the entire farm and we are going to put goat's milk in every single storage facility bar the one that he wants them in. Just because we're being... I'm going to fire all of you. You understand? Your jobs are on the line right here. Your jobs are on the line. Right? Do you understand what I'm telling you? 200 litres in there. And what's the betting they put? Yep, they put more over here. What is wrong with these people? I just want you to put the goat's milk in that one. Is that too much to ask? Am I being unreasonable here? Maybe I need to demolish those two. Because I'm getting... Cow's milk is going into there. Cow's milk was going over here. Is cow's milk going in this one? If I demolish that one and that one... Corn seed... Oh. Okay, the seed is disintegrated or something. Okay, plan B. I have a plan B now. My plan B is to rebuild the one that I destroyed and then destroy 2 others. I think that's going to work. But we're kind of running out of time for today, so I don't know if I've actually got time to complete plan B today. We'll give it a go. We're going to have a look at plan B and we're going to see what we can do. Let's go to there, get you going, and to there, and get you going. There we go. Right. Now... let's move back up here. So, what I think is if I put one of these storages back down here where I previously had one. I want to go to there. And I want to go to small warehouse. Put that one in there. Like that. I'm a reasonable man. Okay? I am a reasonable man. I do not want anybody saying otherwise, or I will fire you. Do you understand? Okay, apparently I can... oh, you got to have it that way. It won't go the other way. So we can put that one there. There we go. We can build that one. We can get that one started. And while that one's building, I tell you what, we'll go and build another one of the manure storages up here. Because, you know, you can never have too much. And put that one in there. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So this one is, the construction is well underway. Look at that. They are absolutely caning through that. So you here, I want to move that. It doesn't matter where that one goes. We'll put that over in barn 12. Over there, like that. And that shed, I'm going to destroy that one. That one is going. Bye-bye, shed. And then this one here, I've got some goats. I've got some sheep's wool, some cow's milk. So the sheep guys are using this, and it would be quite useful for them to be able to keep it. But I want it close to the milk. And that one's close to the milk. And it's not that much difference, so we're going to use that one instead. So let's shift the cow's milk over into small warehouse 4. 9. Small warehouse 9. Move. And then sheep's cheese. That will also go to small warehouse 9. And you there. Sheep's milk. I'm going to struggle to stay on top of this. I want to be able to get everything out. Yeah, I tell you what, if I pause the game a second, this might make it a little bit easier if I just pause things first. So then we go to there, and I move that into warehouse 9, like that. And then I go here, and I move that over as well. All of it is going into warehouse 9. Warehouse 9 is the magical place to be. And that one as well, sheep's wool. There we go, 800 kilos, and that is done. While I'm here, let's just do that one a minute. There we go. And I can now get rid of that one, because I've already got rid of one. Bye-bye. That one's gone. And we'll also place an order for another storage up here. Good job we don't have to have employees working in these, that's all I can say, because we've got an awful lot of them up here. Right, there's that one being built. So now we've got all of this down here. We've got 30,000 storage facility there, which should be enough. Over here, we don't have any goat's milk over here, so I'm hopeful that they've got the message. There's no goat's milk down there either, so hopefully all of the goat's milk and the sheep's milk and the cow's milk, everything will all come to that storage there. This one here is the one that maybe could be a problem, in which case I will simply move it over to that side. Actually, I might just destroy it. I might destroy it completely. Obliterate it. Make it gone. And then that one down there would be where they'll take the wheat flour and the rye flour. They'll go from there, or... no, they'll probably bring it down to that one. They'll run it down that way there instead. Which would be fine. I'd be quite happy for them to do that. I could even build another one there a little bit closer, but I don't think I need to. I think that'd be alright. So yeah, we could just remove that one. And then that one would use that storage facility there, which is what that one's using anyway. Okay. I think we've got the plans. Let's see if it's actually going to work out. Because we've got a straight line here. Straight down to this one. So it's not like... and then this one here, they come down and into there. So it's not like it's going to cause any major problems. And we were having issues here with access to the birds, but it doesn't seem to be an ongoing issue. We were thinking about moving things around. I've now got tractor drivers coming in here, which makes me think that all of our seasonal employees have now gone. Yeah, I've only got tractor drivers coming in here, so we don't appear to have any seasonal employees left. Let's have a look. 9. I've got 9 seasonal employees left. So tractor drivers are going to be busy this winter, or at least for a little while. But I've kind of run out of time now. Let's just check, see if this is still working. That's good. Courier couldn't find Liam Fisher. This is good here, though. Look at this. The goats, the cows, the sheep. It's all going in there. Okay, I want to go Liam Fisher. I think I've got to actually go through all of the different staff to find him, which is great when you don't have very many people, but when you've got as many people working for you as I have, it makes a bit of a difference. We would go to that one. I need to find a Liam Fisher, because look, I've got 117 employees here. You do realize this, don't you? 117 employees that I've now got to search through for a Liam Fisher. It's not that one. And Ellis, Madison, Harvey, George. Nope, not in that one. I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I honestly don't think it is worth the effort of trying to find this fella. But we're going to do it anyway, because this is what I do. I even when it's not worth it, I still tend to, sometimes do it. Not every time, just sometimes. Lewis, no. I'm sure I've already checked these buildings up here. Holly, Austin, Ellie, Phoebe, Annabelle, Chloe, Ella, Joshua, Alex, Abigail. Working at the building, Large Rabbit Warren. Maybe he's beekeeper. What's his name? Liam Fisher. Looking for hang on. If we go here to workers, and we go to staff list, can't I just look down through here? Can't I just do it like this? David, Ellie, Phoebe. They're not in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. They're not in order. There's no order here. It's just anarchy and chaos. I can't work like this. I cannot work like this any longer. I can't cope with it. Come on, where is he? Who am I looking for? Liam. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for a Liam. Where is Liam? I'm not even halfway through there. How many people have we got here? Well, we know how many people we got here. We got 117. 117 employees. Do you understand this? 117 people are working for me. That's a lot of people. And then we take on another 100 odd during the summer when we've got all of our pickers working. You know, I probably should have started this from the bottom of the page. Liam Fisher! Is that the guy? I got 5 seconds! Deliver the package! Deliver the package! 2 seconds remaining! Oh, that was brilliant. That was brilliant. What did I even get from that? Let's have a look. We got 80. We've got 13.7 million monies. We just spent all that time to get 80, right? Just 80. That was it. Okay, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, that's all I got time for today. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.